Around $90 billion over the past few years has been committed to building out an electric vehicle supply chain in Canada. Everyone knew this wouldn't be an easy process, but we've had a few signs recently that things aren't going to plan. If you had to pick a moment when Canada started building out its EV supply chain, the timeline might begin about 4 years ago. In late September 2020, Ford Motor Company announced it was retrofitting its assembly plant in Oakville, Ontario, to make electric vehicles. It was a big deal. Both the federal and Ontario governments said they would kick in $295 million. Work was supposed to start in 2024, but there have been delays, commitments have shifted, and this summer, Ford said it won't make electric vehicles in Oakville, but it will make its F-Series Super Duty pickup trucks, which are big and some might say gas-guzzling vehicles. They're just about the opposite of a zero-emission vehicle. Ford has said it still wants to make EVs, but not until some unspecified date later this decade. Various explanations have been given for what's slowing down the EV transition. Automakers are still new at making EVs and they're learning efficiencies. EVs represented about 12% of new registrations through the first half of 2024 in Canada, and that's actually not as high as some had expected. EVs also cost about 31% more than a comparable internal combustion engine vehicle by one estimate. In any case, there have been a raft of other companies planning to build battery plants and EV assembly plants, and some of those projects have been delayed too. In 2023, Umicore Rechargeable Battery Materials Corp., a Belgian company, started work on a project in Loyalist Township, Ontario. This summer, it halted construction and cited the significant worsening of the EV market context and the impacts this has on the entire supply chain. Over in Quebec, there was a potential homegrown winner in Lion Electric Company, which makes batteries as well as vehicles, school buses, last-mile delivery trucks, all of which are electric. At the start, Amazon.com and IKEA were on board with the company, but its sales, after several years, to those companies haven't panned out. Mark Bedard, Lion's chief executive, said earlier this year that the company was expecting that it could take a little bit of time. To be honest, quote, he said, it takes a lot longer than expected. He was candid that government support is going to be needed for the EV transition to continue. And that's happening, but there are questions about whether it would persist if there were to be a change in government or some other shift.